Your priorities reveal what matters most. This one feels a little simpler, more straightforward than usual. I still have stuff to say on it. So I will say the stuff as I... Ooh, wow. I feel like I find every wooden puzzle toy so like astounding and beautiful. And today is no exception. I like that. That? Sure. I'm gonna take this toy apart while I talk about priorities. Yeah, I do feel like I say like your priorities. I said a lighter talking about immediately going like existential here, like who are you? Like what you value or prioritize is informed by all these influences on your life, like childhood and yeah, like things you might be good at, or like how you want to spend your time, like being with other people, inspirational like mentors or teachers. There's a lot of stuff that's not you that can shape your priorities. Interesting, that's my first point. And we still have like autonomy and freedom to decide our priorities, which is to say like, you know, hopefully we have our capacity to choose how we spend our time to some degree. Yeah, you fully choose what happens there. Like for myself, clearly like the top priority for me this month is filming a daily vlog. I can say that confidently now, halfway through. I know why it's the case. It's because, as I said, I think in my first video this month, vlogging hits on all 5 of my top core values. In short, it's creative, because these artifacts will exist like forever on the internet now. It offers connection. I feel like a life where I'm like showing my face online offers more freedom than a life where I don't show my face online. This is pretty easy for me to do. Ease is a core value, and it enables like growth for myself in formulating ideas, sharing them like as eloquently as I can. The whole like technical process of editing and uploading vlogs. Yeah, doing this is really resonance because it hits on all 5 of my core values. In contrast, I have dragged my feet on making progress on an app I would like to make. I've made like a few like designs for it and conversation with AI about it, but it's not hitting the way the vlogs are hitting, so it's not as much of a priority for me. And so, still because I have autonomy and freedom to choose how I spend my time, I signed up for a cohort where a bunch of us are going to build apps in a quick time period, because still this matters to me. Like the app building process will hit on creativity and growth, and there'll be connection once it's ready for launch, I can talk about it and share it with people online and in person. So yeah, it's also, I want it to be a priority, even though I'm not, how I spend my time, not giving it my attention, signals that it's not. I took the step to put myself soon in the future, next week, in a container where it gets to be a priority. I get to like dance with myself around like, there's a conversation there like, oh, you want this, right? I'm like, yes, but no, because I'm not doing it. Okay, well, how about we coax you or encourage you to do it through this more structured container? I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. So, yeah, feeling into like priorities can be like a little dance. It's an ongoing conversation. Because like I could, I'm halfway through, I could just ditch the vlogs tomorrow. I'm not going to, but yeah, I think like that's a point. Like priorities are reinforced or challenged like day after day. Yeah, because like you go to the gym once in a month, like yeah, maybe there's some energy around like health or fitness or beauty or whatever values are emergent from that activity a little bit. But do you really care about that stuff if you only went one day in a month versus if you go like 3 times a week? There's probably a more solid priority underneath that habit, because it is a habit at that point, doing it thrice weekly. Yeah, I think part of this that I want to advocate for too is like, yeah, just like try not to lie to yourself. It's not easy for me. Like you keep saying like, oh yeah, I want to do this, like it's on the to-do list, but it keeps not getting done. Like maybe you don't really care about it if you're not taking steps to actually make progress. And there are ways to do this. You can like break down a giant task into smaller steps. You can see accountability in groups or with friends or other connections. You can just give yourself time. I think I've talked about this, where you give yourself like 15 minutes and you're either going to work on the task or you're going to do nothing. So you get to see immediately whether you actually want to do it or if you just actually rather do nothing. Yeah. Ooh, maybe. Anything else here? Yeah, I think there's something again around like authenticity I want to reinforce. Like, you're not bad or a loser or whatever for having the priorities you have right now. Like, I watched many hours of this like playthrough of a very unique and creative video game yesterday. It's like super creative. It's called The Blueprints. And like, wow, it was really fulfilling for me to watch that. Like, it's like creatively inspired. I just really liked spending my time that way yesterday. Oh, we got it. Just had to pull it apart apparently. Yeah, so that was another way like I show myself I care about creativity, because I like enjoyed like this very creative experience of like, I want to get into the game, but like, yeah, it was very creative for me to just like watch the game unfold. Yeah, like with your priorities, like try and like live your own life, be your own person. Don't try and emulate some impressive seeming person or somebody you want to attract or impress, or yeah, like just with your priorities, like try and be the most you yourself that you can be, because like whatever is internally resonant that is expressed through your priorities, like that's, I think, like what is meant to be your path. Like if it's like natural and resonant, like you would naturally do it without having to schedule it or put it on a to-do list, there's probably something there that's beneficial, not just for yourself and your own development and life path, but for other people who might get to enjoy the fruits of your labor and attention and priority. Yeah. All right, I'm done. This has been day 15 of me making a vlog every day in April. Thank you for watching and listening, and I will see you tomorrow.